Welcome guys. Today in this video I will show you how to set up your 4-finger claw on Apex Legends Mobile. First of all, 4-finger claw is the most commonly used in all the battle royale games because it enables you to have faster movements, faster reflexes, and faster interaction. So to start things off, first, let's go to the practice area and now open up your settings and go to controls. Here you will see two control interfaces, Control Interface 1 and Control Interface 2. Both are not the same, but they are very similar. But I think Control Interface 2 seems a bit smarter. For example, in Interface 1, you can see there are two weapon slots, whereas in Interface 2, both weapon slots are combined together, so it saves you some space, as well as making it easy for you to switch between guns by just tapping the same button. However, I'm not a big fan of this, so I'm going with the Control Interface 1, but you can go with the Interface 2. There is nothing wrong with it. So once you choose your control interface, make sure to press the Use button. And then click on Custom Layout, and here you need to press this 3 and 4 fingers and select 4 fingers and accept. By default, this game gives you a decent 4-finger claw control to start off your journey, and obviously the most important part is how to hold your phone with 4 fingers. There is no perfect way to hold your phone, but let me show you how I hold my phone. First of all, this is how you would hold your phone if you were playing with just thumbs. So you'll need to get your index fingers on the screen like this and make sure to bend them or fold them to reach the buttons. Now you may feel very uncomfortable holding like this, which is very common, so welcome to the 4-finger claw gang. Anyway, you can actually try holding your phone in a way that is most comfortable for you, and also use your little fingers at the bottom of the phone to grip your phone from falling off. And now your fingers will hurt a lot, especially when you play for a long time, but over time it's gonna be normal. Anyway, before we customize the layout, there are few settings that you need to change. First of all, you need to turn off the auto fire. And the left fire button, I actually have it on for no reason, but there are 2 fire buttons left and right. You only need one, so you can turn it off. And now the one-tap ADS and fire, I have it off. It basically opens the scope automatically. When you press the fire button, you don't need it for 4 fingers. And both bolt-action sniper and semi-auto shotgun mode were selected to tap to fire. Now the ADS mode, there is a tap mode where you need to tap the scope button to open and tap again to close it. And the hold mode, where you need to hold the scope to open, and as soon as you release your finger it closes the scope. You can choose which one you like here. I personally like to use hold because I'm too lazy to tap the scope twice. And I have no idea what this ADS button rotates camera does, so let's move on to the more options, and this is my settings. Anyway, the default layout is not the best, so you'll still need to make some small adjustments here and there. The first adjustments are the fire and scope buttons, which are very important. You need to make sure that they are in a place where it is comfortable for you to reach them. If it's too far or too close, you have to readjust their positions in a place where is it easy for you to reach them. By the way, I have switched my fire button from left to the right. I made a full video about it. You can check it out, link is in the description. You can customize things which are hard to reach. For example, here when I try to switch between weapons, the weapon slot 1 is a bit far from my thumb to reach, so I had to move my entire palm. To fix this issue, I'm gonna reposition the weapon slots in a way that is easier to reach, such as stacking them both like this. Now I can easily switch between guns without struggling, and since there is some empty space here, I'm gonna reposition the map over here. Now it doesn't block my top view. And I would highly recommend you to increase your button sizes, especially for crouch, jump and reload. So this is how my 4-finger claw layout would look like, but you can totally customize your layout however you want. And if you want to look at more layouts, join my Discord server. You can find other players' controls here, so you can look at them and create your own layout based on it, as well as you could share your controls screenshots here. You can find controls from 2 fingers to 6 fingers. Join now, link is in the description. Here are some tips on how to optimize your controls and layout. Whenever you look at the layout, you must be wondering what exactly this black bar does. Well, it activates when you press this quick button. It gives you quick access to your bag to drop off some stuff from your bag with just one tap. And now let's talk about multi-layering controls. The first example will be with the cancel button, which is used for canceling grenade throw. You can place this on your scope button like this. And it won't interfere at all, since you can't use a scope while throwing a grenade. And similarly, the 4x/2x scope adjuster, you can place it on your loot pickup button and it won't interfere with your game because as soon as you scope and your pickup will disappear and the scope adjuster will appear automatically. So these are the only two that I could find that can be stacked on top of each other. If you know any more, let me know in the comments. And you can also disable and hide some options from your layout that you don't need. I obviously disabled the second fire button and hip fire button by selecting and clicking this box. However, I would recommend you to enable this quick scope change option. It looks like this. Just uncheck the box and it will enable that settings. With this you can quickly switch between scopes like this. And this punch your fist button is somewhat important in few situations, so basically this button allows you to punch opponents even when you have a weapon in your hand. This comes in handy sometimes when you ran out of ammo and your opponent is very low, so you could punch them to death like this. By the way, this door button is not just for opening doors, it's also used for climbing up ropes and interacting with the game, so make sure to place it where you can access it easily. And finally, once you've figured out your layout control, you must be wondering, how do I practice and train with 4-finger claw? Well, the first thing you need to do is spend at least 30 minutes in the training area. Try running around in the practice mode and start shooting at random targets while pressing every single button as much as possible. So you will create a muscle memory that helps you to memorize your layout in your mind, so you'll know exactly where to press. So in order to build this muscle memory, you'll need to play as much as you can in TDMs and other short duration modes for a while. Don't even try jumping directly into the ranked mode or battle royal because you will end up dying early since you are not very familiar with your controls until you create that muscle memory. And I'll be uploading some training drills very soon that can help you create that muscle memory and improve your reflexes and movement speeds. So stay tuned for that. Until then, that's all I got for this video. I hope you learned something new. If you did, hit the like button and subscribe for more upcoming videos like this. See you guys in the next one. Enjoy my bot gameplay.
Multiple squads attack. Reloading.
Top of the chimney. Who wants to see?
I'm down. Reloading. Bless me with sight. Enemy is down.
Reloading.
All father, give me sight. Scanning the area.